Hello, my fellow toy hobbyists. I just want to show off this Gunslinger figure. Got this at GameStop when I went to San Antonio this past weekend. And I saw this in their display case and I had to have it. The only problem is it didn't come with the box. And I just told them, man, can you just sell it to me like this? And they ended up selling it to me just like this. But I couldn't pass up on it. Now, I could be wrong, but this is the second release of Gunslinger. I know there's a version where he comes by himself, and then they release this one with his horse. Really liking the detail on this. Such an amazing figure. Yeah, like I said, I saw him and I just couldn't pass up on him. Look at that detail. It's fantastic. I'm a sucker for Western, and this is Western with the twist. If you're not familiar with Gunslinger, which most of us are, but if not, this is based out of the Spawn Gunslinger character in the comic books. Okay, let's look at the horse now. Now the saddle is made up of a hard plastic. That saddle is one piece. The head does move up and down. The tail does swerve side to side. The legs, there's some articulation there. You can see a few joints here and there. So yeah, it's a pretty articulated horse. It's not just one solid mold. It's not like a vintage Battle Cat. Now the saddle, it's a separate piece. It's not molded to the horse. I don't know if you could take it off. I didn't try. But why would you want to take off the saddle anyways? It's a good-looking horse, in my opinion. All right, let me give you a close-up of Mr. Gunslinger. Here's a good close-up of his boots. Really like the color scheme on this. It's got that rugged cowboy look, rustic. You know, for the most part, I like vintage toys. But every now and then, there's a modern toy that just wows you, and this figure did it. Look at that. The hat is not removable, which sucks. The trench coat is a hard plastic, but it's flexible enough to give you enough clearance when you set him on the horse. Now, I do know that this trench coat, you're not going to get it off. But either way, why would you want to get it off? He looks cool with it. I'm just in awe with all the detail and how it all works together. Look at those spikes on his gauntlets. His gloves, whatever you want to call it. Let me give you a quick look of his articulation. For the most part, he is heavily articulated. He's going to basically do what you want. You may have to work at some of the poses, but you can get some really cool poses, I believe. He does hold his gun rather well in his right hand. Now, I don't know if he was supposed to come with other hands, but like I said, I didn't get him with the box. Here's a good look at his rifle. I like that skull on the end. Not bad for a rifle. Pretty cool. And he does hold the rifle rather well. Here he is ready to burst into a saloon and just start blasting the enemy. I'm telling you, this is a cool figure. This guy will look great in any display. And he looks even more great when he's on his trusty horse Blanco. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know what his horse's name is. If he has a name, well, then I missed it when I was reading the comics. But for now, we'll call him El Blanco or Buttermilk, because he really isn't a white horse. He's more like a tan or something. I don't know. We'll just call him Horse. How about that? Gunslinger and his trusty horse. I don't know if you guys noticed that Doc Holliday magazine in the background, but I did that on purpose. But man, just a great figure. Really, really is. In a way, I'm kind of glad he didn't come with the box, because then I would have felt guilty opening him. Look at that, he holds the reins rather well. Well, my hobbyists, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you for watching. Give me a like, subscribe. Get a hobby and live life.